Hey guys, welcome to Greek Mommy Cooks. My name's Helene, and today I'm going to be talking about a Greek traditional soup called Avgolemeno. It has egg, lemon, rice, and a chicken in it. It's a great soup for kids. They all love it. It's good on cold days. It's good after school. Mom's happy because they're getting their nutrients. They're even eating eggs and they don't even know it. So watch the steps in my video and see what you think. It's not as hard as you think. Be careful when you temper the eggs because they might curdle. I show a specific part in the video how to do that. I hope you enjoy my video and thanks for watching Greek Mommy Cooks. Okay, for this step, I've already boiled my chicken, but I need to strain out the onions and the carrots for the broth. The broth has to be clearer, because you don't want onion chunks in the broth part. So we just strain all that out. And then we're gonna take the chicken out and put the broth back in the pot to cook the rice. Then with the chicken set aside and the strained broth, I need to cook the rice separately. So I boil the rice and then I simmer it for 20 minutes in an uncovered pot. With the broth cooling down on the stove with the rice, I'm gonna beat the eggs. I've separated the egg whites from the egg yellows. So I'm making with the egg whites, obviously, a nice frothy foam. This takes about 1 to 2 minutes to do, but I've been beating it already. So now I'm going to add the egg yolks. Get them really mixed in to form a nice creamy broth. And then I'm going to add the lemon juice. So I'm adding almost all of the lemon juice, not quite all, because it might be too lemony, and then you can always add more, but you can't take it out. Okay, so the next step is a little tricky. We need to temper the egg with the broth, which has been cooled down a little bit. It doesn't have to be completely cooled down to do this, obviously. It shouldn't actually be. So to temper it, I'm just going to take a spoonful of the hot broth, and while I'm pouring it in, I'm mixing like crazy because I don't want it to curdle. Try not to get too much rice in here so it doesn't get too thick and starchy right off the bat while you're tempering it. So let's do another one. I don't see any curdles so far, which is great. I like to do at least 3 or 4. That way I know when I put everything in the pot, it's also not going to curdle. So the final step is to pour the tempered egg and broth into the big pot. And still mixing like crazy. You can actually do this with an electric mixer too. And I have some friends that use a Vitamix, but sometimes it gets too creamy and becomes really jelly, so when it cools down especially. You just want a nice consistency with the broth. See, that got really good.